Hi guys, welcome back to the channel. As usual, before we get into the video, don't forget to like, comment and subscribe. We'll continue to bring you the best Albion related content. Would like to say on behalf of me and Connor, thank you for all the views that we had on our Leeds United vlog. Last count, I think we're just past 15,000, which is just unbelievable for a game which was probably the worst one of the season so far by an absolute country mile. And we're about 40 subscribers, I think, at last count of 2,600 subscribers. So we're climbing again and again. So, as usual, tell everybody you can to subscribe, and we'll continue to bring you the best content we can. Okay, so moving on from that absolute shambolic, pathetic display. I think no other way to describe it. It was definitely the worst performance I've seen so far all season. We move on to a slightly easier game. Game number 36 of 46, getting close to the finish line now. We take on Ipswich Town at the Hawthorns on Saturday. Now, many of you of the Championship followers will know that Ipswich are having an absolute nightmare season. They are rock bottom of the Championship. And it looks all but certain that their 17-year stay in the second tier is all but coming to an end. They're managed by a quite respectable manager in Paul Lambert, obviously not respected in our parts, you know, that they've been spending a lot on not so good quality players, and ever since the departure of Mick McCarthy, you know, they've pretty much gone downhill. I mean, they do have some. I mean, I know a few of their players. I mean, I know Bartosz Bielkowski, I think I pronounced that correctly, who's their goalkeeper. I know they've got Alan Judge, Will Keane, but the missing link at the moment is their top scorer, Freddie Sears, who apparently we were interested in, I heard, in the January transfer window, is injured for the rest of the season, so he will not be featuring in Saturday's game. So, this game, really, I think now, I mean, we've got 10-11 games left, and after last Friday's shambles, our chances of top two are pretty much in tatters. I think, to be honest, if Leeds and, you know, Sheffield and Norwich keep winning, then I think our main priority will be to stay within the top six, but obviously it's not impossible, but I think the main objective now will be to stay within the top six. And things need to change now. I mean, it was clearly evident on Friday night that Gale is not working on the wing. It's clear that Adarabioyo is not working at left back. You know, there's a couple of tactical changes that need to be made. We can't afford to keep playing players out of position. It's just not working. If you want my opinion, I think that Gale needs to go straight down the middle, possibly put Robson Kanu out on the wing, you know, swap them two around. And if I'm being honest, guys, I think if we want a natural left back, then we might need Connor Townsend. I don't know any other left backs apart from him and Kieran Gibbs. But, you know, Tosin is not working. So, you know, we need to change things around rapidly, because this is the part of the season where we need to show our clinicity. Because if it's going to be playoffs, which I personally think it's going to be now, we need to show our attacking intent and our willingness, you know, our determination to get across the line, because we need all the momentum that we can get if we get the playoffs. You know, we need to frighten the oppositions massively, and that's just not what we've been doing. And also our home form has been absolutely atrocious. But with the run of games we've got coming up at home, I think now's the time. Well, there's no other time. We need to turn it round now. I think, to be honest, I'm pro Big Dave. I think keep him in. You know, he's done a marvellous job getting us where we are. So, you know, I am pro Big Dave, and I think he can do things right. And I think if him and the team work together, then I think that things are going to turn out okay. I mean, we've got a good line of games coming up, so I think Playoffs is definitely going to happen, I think, but you never know, with some bit of, I don't know, faintest bit of luck, we could mix it over the top two, but things have got to change for us to do that. If we play like we did last week or against Sheffield United, forget it. So guys, my prediction for this one, I am going to say that we're going to win at home for the first time this season. I'm going to say 3-0 Albion. I'm going to say, Gale, Rodriguez, and I'm going to say Jacob Murphy to come back. So, you know, I think on paper this should be a win, but, you know, with the form Albion's been in, anything's possible. But we will see. As usual, guys, don't forget to like, comment and subscribe, and we will see you at the Hawthorns on Saturday. See you then.